This video is about shift reduce parser. Shift reduce parsing is a process of reducing a string to the start symbol of a grammar. So the component which performs this process is called shift reduce parser. So this parser require some data structure, that is an input buffer and a stack. Input buffer is for storing the input string and stack for storing and accessing the production rules. There are four basic operations involved in shift reduce parsing. They are shift, reduce, accept, and error. Shift involves moving of symbols from input buffer onto the stack. Reduce if the handle appears on top of the stack, then its reduction by using appropriate production rule is done. That is, reduce operation replace the right hand side of the production rule with the left hand side of the production rule. Accept actions carried out only if only start symbol is present in the stack and the input buffer is empty. So then accept action is called. When accept action is obtained, it means that successful parsing is done. Error is a situation in which the parser can neither perform shift action nor reduce action and not even accept action. Let's see how shift reduce parsing works for the input string id plus id asterisk id. For the given grammars, E produces E plus E produces E into E produces E, then E produces ID. So we need two data structure, stack and the input buffer. Stack for storing and accessing the production rules, input buffer for storing the input string. So let make two columns in this. The first column represents stack content. The second column is represent input string. So initially stack is given with the symbol $. The buffer is assigned with or stored with the input string id plus id into id. To denote the end of the input string, add $sign. Now we have to apply using shift reduce parsing. So we have to reduce this input string into start symbol of the grammar, that is E. Okay. So there are we can apply four actions: shift, reduce, error, and accept. Now first let us apply shift action. So we have to shift one symbol from the input string into the stack. So now the stack content would be open parenthesis. Then the remaining content in the buffer would be id plus id into id $. So now again we can apply shift action. So shift the next input string from the buffer into the stack. So $open parenthesis then the remaining input string in the buffer or id plus id closing parenthesis into id asterisk. Again, now we can't apply reduce operations. So again, we have to apply shift operation. That is, we have to move the next symbol from the input string into the stack. So the input, the stack content would be dollar open parenthesis. Next input string is id. After pushing the input string into the stack, the remaining input string would be id plus id closing parenthesis into id $sign. Now we can apply reduce operation using the grammar number 4. So for reference, the grammars are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now using the grammar 4, that is E produces ID. So this the symbol ID is reduced to the symbol E. So reduce ID by E. So now the stack content would be dollar open parenthesis. Now ID is reduced to the symbol E. So then the remaining input would be plus ID closing parenthesis into ID dollar symbol. So now again we have to apply shift operation. So the stack would be dollar open parenthesis E. The next input symbol would be plus. Okay, after pushing the input symbol plus into the stack, the remaining input string in the buffer would be. So now we can't apply any reduce operation. So again, we have to go with the shift operation. So we have to push the next input symbol into the stack. So the next input symbol would be ID. So the stack content would be E plus ID. Now after pushing the ID symbol into the stack, the remaining input string would be open parenthesis into ID. Sorry, I have missed the closing parenthesis here everywhere. So I'll just add it because the input string is open parenthesis ID plus ID closing parenthesis into ID, then closing parenthesis. ID closing parenthesis dollar. Okay. So now using grammar number 4, we can apply reduce action. So that is the ID symbol is replaced with the symbol E. So the stack content would be dollar E plus E. So the input string in the buffer would be same, closing parenthesis, asterisk, ID, closing parenthesis, dollar. So now we have to apply. Now we can apply reduce operation with the help of the grammar number 1. That is E plus E can be reduced to E using grammar number 1. So the stack content will become E. There is no change in the content in the buffer. So write as such the input string asterisk id close dollar. Okay, now we have to apply shift. That is, we have to move the next input symbol from the buffer into the stack. So dollar e closing parenthesis. So after pushing the input symbol into the stack, the remaining content would be asterisk id close dollar. Now using grammar number 3, so we can apply reduce operation. That is open parenthesis e, that is this part, open parenthesis e, and closing parenthesis is reduced to e. So the stack content would be only e, because this part is replaced with or reduced to the starting symbol e. This part is reduced with open parenthesis e closing parenthesis. So this part is reduced to the starting symbol e. Okay. After reduce operation, the input content would be asterisk id closing parenthesis dollar. So next we can apply shift operation on the input symbol. So the stack content would be dollar e. The next input symbol in the buffer is asterisk. So we are moving asterisk symbol into the stack. So after pushing the asterisk symbol into the stack, the input, the content in the buffer would be id closing parenthesis dollar. So now again we have to apply shift action. That is, shift action is nothing but moving the next input symbol in the buffer to the stack. So dollar e asterisk id. Write the remaining input symbol in the buffer, closing parenthesis dollar. So now we can apply reduce operation using the grammar number 4. So the input, the stack content would be dollar open parenthesis e asterisk e. There is no change in the buffer, so write the input symbol as such dollar. Now again using grammar number 2, so we can go for reduce operation. That is, e asterisk e is reduced to the start symbol e. So the input the stack content would be open parenthesis capital E. So there is no change in the buffer, so it remains the same, closing parenthesis dollar. So now again shift operation capital E. The next input symbol in the buffer is closing parenthesis. Just to push the closing parenthesis into the stack, then write the remaining input symbols in the buffer. So we left with only dollar. So now you can see using grammar number 3, we can apply reduce operation. That is, the stack content is going to be dollar e, that is reduced to capital E, and the input, the buffer in the buffer content would be dollar. The buffer content would be dollar. So now we have reached the end of the input string. Okay, so now we can apply accept action, because in the stack we have only start symbol, that is e, and the input buffer is also empty. So we can apply accept action. So that means the parsing is done successfully. So we can accept the input string. we can accept the input string. So the shift reduce parser is used to reduce the input string, into a start, reduce the input string with the start symbol. So using shift reduce operations, we can check, we can parse the input string and we can check whether the input string can be acceptable or not. Thank you.